I'm joined by the CEO of the Brisbane Racing Club, Dave Whimpey, and welcome to the show, Dave.
Thank you, Jesse. Glad to be here.
Now, the anticipation of the revamped Eagle Farm surface is nearly approaching. What differentiates the new surface from the old?
Look, that's a good question. I've certainly learned about grass a lot in my first 2 years here at the Brisbane Racing Club. I should say that we've had Eagle Farm for a little over 150 years, 14th of August 1865. It was a couch sitting on a dirt profile. Apart from a small renovation we did in 1972, this has been the most significant upgrade. We now have an Oak Ridge kikuyu grass built on a sand profile as put down by Evergreen, the project managers.
How's the drainage of this new surface?
Well, look, that's the key component. You know, when you're on dirt, if you have a lot of rain, it obviously doesn't drain. But with this sand profile track, it is geared to drain in the order of sort of 100 mil an hour.
We've seen Buffering gallop on the surface. He was the first horse to gallop on the new surface.
Correct.
There was a bit of chop up from that gallop. What have you done since then?
Well, look, the chop, as we saw on the vision, particularly from about the 600 down the main straight and over the pedestrian tunnel, was certainly a bit of a surprise to us. We did have a lot of rain the night before. Look, that part of the track is still growing. What we've done since then is applied some rigorous principles around sort of verti draining the track. We've got more dynamic lifter on the track. We're cutting a little bit higher to create more shear strength. So look, we've had all experts under the sun, under the guise of Evergreen. And since that, which I think was about 3 weeks ago, we've had significant improvement in the shear strength. And we're confident of opening up, obviously, on Oaks Day for that to be race ready.
Is the track cambered?
Look, the track is cambered, and this is something that really intrigues me. The former track was on what's called a negative camber. It was high set at the top end and coming down to low. The reason for that was to obviously have the drainage fall away from the rail. This is actually a reverse camber, very much like a speedway. Look, and its cambering does change around the track from a height of about 3.75 degrees down the main straight down towards 2 degrees. Most of the height you'll find on the turns. And that's obviously to create those superior racing lines and for those horses to come out of the chute as they're gearing up to come down the main straight. So the camber and the technology, the geometry in this track is world class. And we're just excited to have that back on and have these horses retest after coming off. Those horses that have raced here before on a negative camber, to come on a true camber is going to be quite exciting for racing.
Is every horse going to be of equal advantage?
Absolutely. Look, even the realignment of our 1,000 metre chute, the geometry of that is all geared to have this leadway into turn. So you won't find these jumps coming out on sharp turns. And look, Eagle Farm's never been a tight track anyway. Eagle Farm, I think, given the way that we've re-engineered, Jesse, the starts, we'll get a much fairer lead into those corners and with the camber. So. Look, I'd say we're going to be as close to fair as absolutely possible on this track. I'm absolutely confident that this brand will be an economic converter, will be a catalyst for people to come back and punt. Punt, as you say, in a fair way, know that we've got a true track. And look, I think the trainers and horses will love it. Not only that, the amount of work we've done on our patron facilities is impressive. So the experience both on track and off track will be first class.
Well, Dave, I'm sure the punters can't wait to get back to Eagle Farm. They're sick of Doomben and they're sick of week in, week out, first four on racing. And thanks for joining us on the show.
Glad to be here anytime. Thank you, Jesse.